This my review is for the Flatdeeck Transport pack. Before I get started with it, I'm going to show you what I normally run before I downloaded this. Apologize, it's still stick. So anyway, as you've seen from my previous episodes, if you watch them, I'm pretty obsessed with this man truck right here because it's an aggro truck. You can increase the engine size, but I haven't really found it helpful. It would be nice if it had an IT runner pack, or especially being able to add another PTO back here in the back. But that's just me. I'm used to playing since Farm Simulator 13. The Unimog had those attachments. Also, with that truck, you come up with the trailers. You can go into here and you can select configurations just like you can with the trailer with the 4, 8, 12. You can also do bell wagon, which you can use for transports and stuff, which is what I do. I use this on my farm. It's an aggro truck. It's quick, it can haul heavy loads. You can train it with the regular single axle trailer. Gets through town no problem, being the short length, so you can go up to pretty high configurations starting at a small pond. You can set your tips just like you can with your trailer, and with that you can start unloading stuff. If you do have any problem with triggers, all you gotta do, just back up, drop your load, then you've got no trouble. So regardless if you have a little trouble with the trigger, sometimes dumping, that's fine. And sometimes running extra trailers and stuff could kind of mess you up, but you can kind of, but still, the value in it is huge. And then if I decide I'm done getting my crops in, I want to do a transporting job, all I gotta do is come up here and take my normal setup and just back into this little deal we got going on here. This is the other trailer that you can, well, not trailer, but the bed attachment you can put on it. It's really quick, it's really easy. Then I can back up to my skid steer trailer, lower it down, so if I need to haul my egg pallets to the farm or to the sale, I can do that. It's really easy to do this configuration to transport jobs. You can see you can easily get 6 pallets. Even take some stuff to the farm if you want to. But this is what I'm pretty excited about, and it hauls pretty well. Just don't go around a corner 900 mile an hour. But this is the mod that we're looking at today, and can it replace that? Well, no, not entirely. But if I want to keep a truck that's dedicated and a truck that I can drive faster down the road with, and I'm not throwing off my forklift, we got this mod now. And this is a nice little mod. So come over here to trucks, and as you can see right here is the one I got. If you prefer the regular truck style, that's fine. If you like the Freightliner style and all this other kind of style, which I do, I grew up with these kind of stuff, but the man trucks has always been the ones with the agriculture pretty much. But so that's the ones I've been using. This one here, this mod right here has a load of power, a lot more than the one I normally run, the one that's not an aggro truck. So then you come over here to wrong spot and get your forklift from here. I had 2 thoughts going on at the same time. So anyway, you just get it, Works like any other forklift, and it could be a little, if you're not too good with the forklift, you might have a little trouble with this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You can actually pick your truck up, but if you come up here and kind of, I usually try to tilt it just to make sure you don't have to worry about this. It hasn't got away from me yet. So, but I've been trying out, but this is perfect. This is just like we have stuff around here just like this. I'll try not to bust the speed limit too bad. But this has a lot of space on it, so I haven't checked it yet to see if it works really well with the amount of load that you are taking. But we'll find that out real quick and how easy it is. This spot right here, if you bring a trailer and stuff in here, can get a little annoying. This time the job is over here. Don't have a lot of pallets, looks like. If I can remember which way it's supposed to be going. It's pretty simple to get in and out. There's really no difficulties in that at all. I can actually kind of see the line up with this one. Hope I don't jinx myself. Better than I can my regular forklift. The stuff goes in really easy. Get this up a little bit. That is not this forklift doing this. That is me, and too early and 1 hour of sleep. I act like I don't know how to play this now. I do transport jobs all the time. It's one of the few missions that I actually do that I enjoy. Yeah, you can see around the forklift really well. You got less stuff to kind of look around, so it actually frees up your vision a lot running this small forklift. Not to mention it stays on the truck, and if you use a forklift or on the front of a tractor or anything else in the world, you know it's kind of hard to get in and out of pallets. I hadn't even been much more even trying to put it in there, and it's staying on really well. The forks isn't getting hung up like a lot of them does. I usually use bale spikes instead of the forklifts just because when doing animals and stuff, it's kind of nice not to use the forklift forks instead of the spikes. Are just one more thing to keep up with. But yeah, this is really easy to use. I'm really liking this mod so far. And this part here is actually really easy. It's just a question of remembering which way is up and which way is down in the morning time. Seems like all my controls is backwards. Alright. Fasten. And we're off. gotta love the city driving limits. We're going up next to the railroad, so get headed up that way. Oops, ran over some cones. But I mean, this set up for transport jobs is really nice. Like I said, it'd be easy to get 6 pallets up there really easy. Might have to spend a little bit extra time on it than I actually spent on it. But I just want to show you that it does got a little bit of a bounce when you're going down the road, but everything kind of stays in place. It don't get difficult to drive. You can use it for eggs and stuff, but totally replacing my setup, I don't think I would, but later on in the game, just to stick with something that's really quick, easy to use, I can see running this mod without any question at all. Missed my destination. This spot right here can be a little fun to drop stuff off in, but with this it shouldn't be any trouble at all. So look, I mean, as long as you got everything like the way it should be, the tilting and all that kind of stuff, it generally is not hard to get out. And as I say that, I finally had my first trouble with it not wanting to come out. So I imagine the best thing to do is just don't take and put it up in there too far. There we go. So man, that's no problem. Just don't stick it up in there far because it's probably not going to come off anyway. At least I haven't had no trouble yet. That's the first time it's even ever stuck, and even then it wasn't like I had to do anything major to get it to let go. This is really easy to get around in. It doesn't really feel awkward. I know even with the regular forklift, half time I did this, if I made the turn too quick, it'd go flying and have to turn around and try to figure out how to flip the pallets up because I went too fast. Not really having, really compared to a lot of other stuff, any issues whatsoever. Completed. Alright, let me check one more time, make sure this thing is going to come off and go on, since I had a little problem with it sticking. I guess I better go up a little bit further now. Right there is where it starts to stick, so It could just be because this ground is unlevel here. That's kind of interesting because I didn't have this problem at all in town or this morning at all with the truck. So I'm kind of feeling like it's either this location or me. There it goes. Yeah, I figure it's more me than anything. You don't have to fasten this or anything. It helped if I tilted it. But I mean, even with it just barely sticking in like that, it does not come off. It does not go anywhere. And it has rolled every time. Let's see if that helped any. Yeah. So, still was in there a little bit wonky, so I got a feeling it was more possibly the location issue. But yeah, I mean, it's a really nice truck. It gets around really well. It makes it easier to do transport jobs. And in somebody's hands better than mine, I'm sure it'll do you a lot of good. So everybody have fun. Hope you enjoyed my review. And be sure to like, subscribe,